Hi. In this lecture, let's see another approach to identify the locators in mobile app. Appium developers included the inspector tool in Appium desktop latest releases. So Appium desktop latest version. So you need to download and install Appium desktop latest version. So this tool works in a different manner when comparing to AI automator viewer and monitor tools, which we seen in previous lecture, right? Let's see how it works in Appium desktop version. So for that, first open Appium desktop application, which you installed previously. So this is the Appium desktop application. Then simply you need to click on start server version 1.17.1. Now server is started. So this is Appium server, right? Appium server is started. This is the version 1.17.1. Now this see, you can see here this is search icon. So this is the inspector provided by Appium developers in latest releases. So you can say start inspector session. Now click on start inspector session. Here you need to provide two basic capabilities information. Initially it takes little time to open this inspector. Now you can see different tabs, right? Desired capabilities, saved capability sets, attached to session. So we need to provide two desired capabilities. Let's say without providing desired capabilities, just simply click start session. So platform name is mandatory to start the session. See, an unknown server-side error occurred while processing this command. Original error. You must include a platform name capability. So this platform name capability is mandatory to start the session. So we need to provide the platform name capability. So platform name here is Android, right? As we are going to automate Android mobile apps. So Android. And the other capability is a device name. So if you are connected to the if you are connected to the system only one emulator or device, no need to provide a device name capability. If you are connected multiple devices to the system, then you can pass the device name capability, because this Appium server doesn't know which app you need to invoke. Okay. So for that you need to provide device name. Device name is emulator -5554, right? As we have connected only one emulator to the system, we have no need to include device name capability. Okay. Now simply click on start session. Okay. So before clicking start session, you need to open the app in the emulator or device. Open the app on emulator or real device and then click start session. So it will capture the screenshot of the app which is currently open in the emulator. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, it captured the screenshot of the app. You can maximize this. Now if you want to find the locator of any control. Let's say if you want to find the locator for views, simply mouse over or click on this views. Click on views. Now it will populate the different locators here. So these are the different locators, same as UI Automator Viewer tool. So but there are two additional attributes here: accessibility ID and XPath. Okay, index, package name, class name, text, content desk, resource ID are common in UI Automator Viewer, Monitor, and Appium Desktop Inspector. So the only difference in Appium Desktop is there are two more attributes. So here you can find the XPath as well, but you did not find this XPath attribute in UI Automator Viewer tool and Monitor tools. Okay. Now generally accessibility ID and content desk values are same. So as you can use content desk value as accessibility ID. Okay. Now similarly you can navigate to any other screen in which you want to identify the locators. Okay, if you want to identify the locators in views page, simply go to this views page and then click on refresh button, refresh source and screenshot. So it will capture the currently opened screen in the app. So here the screenshot will get refreshed. Okay, now if you want to identify the locator for autocomplete, simply click on autocomplete. You can see the locators for autocomplete control. Okay, accessibility ID, package name, class name, text, content desk, resource ID. Okay, so in this way you can identify the locators in the app, install an emulator or real device. Okay, now close this one. Now you can save these capabilities information as well, instead of writing every time. So you can save this capabilities information here by click on save as. You can click on save as button and then enter the name. Let's give capabilities save. So saved capabilities set. So these capabilities information will get saved in saved capabilities set section. So you can simply select this one whenever you want to identify the locators in emulator. Select this one and simply click on start session instead of writing platform name and device name every time. Okay. So in this way you can identify the locators in the app which is installed on your emulator or real device. Okay. So in next lecture, let's see how to use locators to perform actions on different elements. Okay, please post your questions in Q&A section, or you can also email your queries to nagarjun.sdet@gmail.com. Okay, thank you.